Hallo, ich bin Eli Kadich, Unternehmerin und Marketing-Expertin seit 2007 und CEO von A Very Beloved Wedding seit 2014. In nur 2 Jahren habe ich den Sprung von Hochzeiten mit 40.000 Euro Budget zu Hochzeiten mit über 1 Million Euro Budget geschafft. Heute setzt meine Agentur europaweit Standards im Luxussegment. Doch der Weg dahin war alles andere als einfach. In diesem Podcast teile ich meine ehrlichen und ungeschminkten Wedding Confessions, echte Einblicke hinter die Kulissen von Premium-Hochzeiten und die Business-Erfolgsstrategien, die A Very Beloved Wedding zu einer der weltweit besten Hochzeitsplanungsagenturen gemacht haben. Hallo ihr lieben Badass Miracle Maker, willkommen in einer neuen Folge von Wedding Confessions. Und ich bin heute hier mit Sotiris Tsakanikas, Hochzeitsfotograf, Destination Wedding Photographer. Und diese Hochzeit, sage ich jetzt schon, dieser Podcast wird auf Englisch aufgenommen. Und wir haben auch heute die wunderschönen Blumen von Patricia Möck. Die sind auch hier auf unserem Tisch. Die liebe Patricia sitzt jetzt auch mit der lieben Marie, die mich heute auch geschminkt hat, zur Feier des Tages hinter dieser Kamera. Das heißt, ihr werdet sie heute nicht sehen, aber nur, dass ihr wisst, sie sind alle mit dabei vom Wedding Business Club und ich freue mich wirklich, wirklich sehr. Gut, und diese Folge jetzt, die ist auf Englisch, das heißt Destination Wedding Planners, Destination Wedding Photographers. We have to speak English anyway, so this is our language with our international couples. So this podcast is going to be in English.
Thank God.
But I will start welcoming our guest, because he's Greek, with a Greek word, kalimera.
Kalimera.
Welcome to the podcast. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to be here.
I'm
seeing you
happy.
again.
After some years, he's back in Vienna.
Yep.
So we use this opportunity to sit together and to talk. There is a lot to talk, also a lot of personal stuff that we're going to talk in front of the camera. I mean, not that much personal, but still about weddings and,
Let's see. The problem is that in front of the camera, usually I'm behind the camera, so it's a little bit weird.
It's
we
weird.
will do it, I think.
I'm also usually behind the camera because my couples are in front of the camera.
That's true. But these days, you show up more and more in front of it.
That's true, because I have the Wedding Business Club and I want to inspire wedding vendors to show up for themselves, to speak up for themselves, to work with people that love what they do and not their prices, that people that cherish them as persons, as talented people. So that's my role.
I think you're doing
now.
great.
Thank you.
Hopefully we will see more English interviews so we can understand also.
I will try.
Mostly in German.
I will
but
try.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, very cool that you're here. And Sotiris is also here in Vienna now because we have the next days we have some meetings with our couple, a very nice couple from Philadelphia, and we are going to have an engagement shoot tomorrow. So this is his work. He's traveling around a lot. He is all over the place. You enjoy the most wonderful places in this world, right?
That's true.
With your job. The nicest beaches.
Nice places and the nicest people.
And yes.
Also.
Yes. And so I have a few questions for you. Also because my photographers that are in the Wedding Business Club, I told them I'm going to have this interview, this podcast with you. And so I asked them what questions they have. What do they want to learn from you? Okay. So for the first time in the Wedding Confessions history, I have some notes with me. I usually don't have them.
I have nothing.
Yeah, you're not.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Let's work this. So my first question would be: you are a photographer that is working his entire life in photography, right? Like, how many years are you working already as a photographer?
Oh my God, too many. I think it's more than 20.
That's a lot.
Especially weddings, to be honest. or let's say mostly weddings.
Okay.
It's starting a little bit different, but last years, I think I don't accept any other job, just a wedding, just shooting weddings.
And why would you get into this destination wedding photo? I mean, you probably started with normal weddings, local weddings.
Yeah.
Right?
I think like everybody.
Yeah.
The good thing is that I'm lucky coming from a country that is by itself, it's a wedding destination place. So we're lucky that we have a lot of people traveling to our country to have their weddings. So it was, let's say, a little bit easier than other photographers from other countries.
Yeah.
So yes, let's say we start from that point that Greece is a great destination, and then beginning from there, traveling all around Europe mostly, but also all around Earth, having weddings.
And what is it about weddings? Why did you want to become a wedding photographer?
I'm not sure that I choose it. Probably it comes up naturally, I would say. During my university studies, I had photography like my hobby. And these days I was doing a lot of street photography. I was taking a lot of seminars and workshops about classic photography, the history of classic photography. And that was my inspiration, and this was my first love, let's say, about photography. I started doing this street art, let's say, photography. Sometimes worked for some books with some photographers, famous photographers. I was assistant and taking my first steps. I have to admit that in Greece, it's a market that you don't have a lot of options. You cannot say that we have fashion industry or we have great technology that we can use photography in other kind of it, but we have a lot of weddings. So naturally, if you want to invest a little bit more to your hobby and make a little bit better equipment, you have to make some money, you have to start from weddings. I think it's natural comes. And I found very interesting way to match that period, my street photography, the studies that I have, in weddings, because I think in weddings, because everything happens in real time and you don't have professionals around you, it's like street photography, let's say, capturing natural moments, and it's a way to combine this kind of photography. This was my starting, and of course we changed a lot all these years, but this was my natural way to come in weddings.
So wedding photography chose you.
Yeah, let's say she chose me.
And so is it, what was the decisive point where you felt like, okay, this is changing for me? Because at the beginning you adapted to the market, right?
Right.
Because this was your reality, and so it suits you well. And also you're a very aesthetic person, right?
I hope.
No, you are, I know you are.
I like a lot of the aesthetic and the classic things all around us, about art, about history, about fashion, about everything. I would say that I am a little bit, in a way, the aesthetic, the classic way.
And do you feel like what was the game changer, or what was the starting point where you changed your positioning to being really a a luxury destination wedding planner, without saying that you're luxury. But of course, you work with clients that are more premium, more interesting, more high-end and everything. But you don't say it. You are the first person humble that you don't say luxury and everything. But let's talk honest. So it's luxury. How did you find your way into this market? And did it happen? Was it an inner development, or what was it? What was this turning point?
You're right. I prefer not to call it luxury. I would like to call it, let's say, destination weddings. It's true. It comes in a different way. My point that everything changed, I think. It was a wedding that I did a lot of years ago in Mykonos with a couple that was coming from Switzerland. As I told you, we're lucky that we have this opportunity to work with people that are traveling in our country. So I think it was the day that I realized that there is another world over there, not just the local markets. That, of course, I did it well. I had a big studio, a lot of people working for me. We have a lot of success in Greece. But I had no idea back then that what is going on all around the world about weddings and this kind of market. It was not because I had no idea, but because also the media back then wasn't that popular. We didn't have any. And it wasn't that open to everybody to realize that there's a big industry over there. So for me, it was the point that I think changed everything. I did a really nice, I can call it luxury, very luxury wedding comparing to what I did until then. And it wasn't that I just take pictures of that wedding. I don't know how people, they loved me over there. I managed to take pictures from all the friends of the couple. I travel all around the world with this, from that wedding. All his friends, we traveled to Austria, to Switzerland, to Italy. All their friends, they booked me after that. That was huge. That's why I'm saying, even now, that even one great wedding is enough to change the level of your business. Yeah. And I think that was the point that turned me from the local weddings to the, let's say, international destination weddings.
So you need your game changer. Actually, I've learned also that you have to know what your game changer is, because there might be a lot of chances on the way, but you can waste time with those chances, because there is a game changer. There are things that are big enough that can pivot the entire way that you're doing things and put you on another level.
I agree. I will just say something, because these days I think more young or new photographers, I'm talking about photographers now, they are trying too hard to have this opportunity. I think you will have the chance to do it, but you have to be ready. You have to build everything until you be ready to have the opportunity to change the level. If you do it too fast, if you do it without being ready, then you will force it and you will not succeed. I think it's a marathon. You have to build everything before grab it. If you do it too early, I think it's wasted. Of course, it will come. You have to wait. This is my theory. I don't know if it works for everyone, but for me it works. I prefer to going on step by step. I don't want to run fast. I want to feel sure for my next step. And this is a small advice for young people that they try to do everything really fast these days.
And what does it mean to be ready?
To be ready is, of course, has to do with experience. You have to, first of all, I would like to say that you have to start behind a good photographer, an experienced one. You have to be the second eye to understand how things are working before taking the decision to be in the first line. Then you have to face a lot of problems, not problems, but situations. It's not easy to have, we will never have the perfect situation in a wedding. We cannot have the perfect things, the timeline, everything going perfect. So you have to be ready and, let's say, practice before having this opportunity. Because if you go somewhere and you cannot face small adjustments or things that changing during the wedding, it's a problem.
How does this responsibility of being the one person responsible of capturing the most important moments in life of a couple feel? Does it stress you?
It doesn't stress me anymore.
Okay.
I think I have the experience to manage everything. The first that I would say is that you have to know, you have to understand that this is an important moment. And if you have been ready, if you work before, because this is what I usually do, I try to work a lot before the wedding day with all my couples in order to be ready, because it's not just my responsibility. Honestly, I have to tell to my couples now that it's also their responsibility. To make a good picture, we have to work together. And of course, we have to add here the wedding planning, the office that manage everything, but you cannot take a great picture alone. I am not that powerful. Sometimes it happens, yes. Sometimes it happens, but you have to be ready, you have to work a lot before the wedding. This is what I do, this is how I spend time with my couples. I prepare a lot of things for them. I have written a small guidebook that express everything to my couples before even our first call, how I see things in every step during a wedding, and how they can prepare everything months ago, the wedding day. Mm-hmm. When they have read that book and they know how photographers see things, and I have also one questionnaire that it's very helpful. When I will receive back all the questions that I think that they help me to understand who they are, how they think, what is their style, how they imagine everything. Then when they have some information, when I have some information, we have our calls in order to create the profile of the couple. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think during the day, I have the experience, and sometimes, let's say, we have the ability to do things, but without preparation is not going to happen. Maybe some small things will be great, but the whole wedding need to be very, very carefully prepared. This is my way of doing things.
And how do you, before I ask you these questions, I had a bride, and we had a very famous photographer photographing her wedding, and they had this couple shoot and everything. And this bride actually, she was not big, she was normal, slim, but she had this double chin. And you could see it in the pictures, of course, but she complained so much about the photography with the photographer, about the double chin. And so my question is, how do you manage expectations? How do you...
This kind of
Yeah,
things.
how do you approach this kind of problems?
As I told you, it's very important to know the couple, of course. I think they should discuss about it. If the bride thinks that she has to photographer take care a little bit more, these
Flaws in her eyes?
Yeah. Probably the photographer, we have some techniques, we can change a little bit our angle or the light that we're using, we can correct things. Also, we can edit a little bit, it's not bad. Making things a little bit better, not changing the whole thing, but some small things I think we can adjust. Our couples are not models. We face that all the time. We work with real people, and real people, they don't have to be double chin, but they don't also know how to pose, how to stand, where is the good light. They don't know anything. So this is important to work with them before, to understand, to make them feel comfortable to tell you what they afraid of, what is the best angle. I have all my brides, they're telling me this is my good side. This is something that I should count.
No.
Yeah. So everything is important, and okay, we're not magicians, but we can do things. If we work before, if we prepare, if we know our couple, and if we help a little bit with our editing and our lighting, we can make things better.
And I also have to say, because I worked with many photographers amongst you, and you're a very comprehensive photographer. So, and I give this also as an advice for people that are listening. When I do a wedding with you, I have the feeling I don't have to do anything. Usually, when I do a wedding with some photographers, I have to style everything. Like I have to style all the details. I have to go for the posing. I have to be every time with the photographer. And with you, I don't have to be. This is really relaxing for me and really nice. So I really advise people, photographers out there, to be this kind of photographer, right?
It's weird because I have no experience how other photographers do things. I never work with them. I only have my real time on weddings. So it's good to hear that you feel secure next to me. But I'm coming again to the preparation of things. And Eli, I work really with a lot of respect to the wedding planners. I will say the first priority is my couples. I will always serve my couple first. I want them to be happy, but I will never forget my wedding planner because, let's be honest, half of requests are coming from couples, half of them are coming from wedding planners. So it's not just doing things in the right way, but having a happy wedding planner is good for business. And for a relationship, let's say.
Yes.
I think I am the person that I would love to serve. This is what I do. I am there to serve both sides. I know the needs of the wedding planner, and I have a lot of respect, but it comes after my couple that, let's say, this line is my mind.
Yeah. And how would you say, because you're talking about the wedding planner now, I also have a few questions for you, because it's actually almost all premium or high-end couples work with wedding planners. I mean, so you will get a lot of requests through the wedding planner, unless the premium couple also has a wedding planner, but they come directly to you. This might also happen. But how do you manage their relationship with the wedding planners? How do you approach them for the first time, if you want to work with them? And then how is this relationship for you, this win-win situation?
My relationship with wedding planner starts when they inquire me. I never contact a wedding planner before.
Okay.
I never did. I will never do. I have the ways to show up in front of them, but I don't like to send a message to speak loudly. Here I am. Book me. Oh, how great you are, dear. I never did that before, and I think I will never do. It's not my personality. It's, as you said, I'm a little bit humble. I'm a little bit shy. I can be a tiger when I have been booked, but before I will never bother. And I am sure that the wedding planners have so many photographers.
Emails and Instagram DMs.
And I'm sure I don't want to be one of these photographers.
Okay.
And I have to tell you that I totally understand how busy they are. I know what they have been through just for one bride, working 1 year with them. I don't want to be a problem. I want to be the easiest thing during the wedding. So I will have my opportunity to work with someone that I like. I'm sure it will come one day. I think that day, it has to be the day that she would like to book me again. And the way I do is trying to find other ways. Of course, taking care of my website, my social, my word of mouth people, so somebody will say something nice about me. And publications. This is the way to... This is
very important.
The most important tool for my business, to be honest. Because silently, you can be shown everywhere. If your work is good, then they will call you, sooner or less.
Yes.
Or sooner or later.
Sooner or later. Yeah. And you have a lot of recurring wedding planners. For example, we work a lot together.
Yes.
You have a few recurring wedding planners, right?
I have worked with a lot. I have built some relations with some of them that work more, but I think I work with the most, the planners that I would like to work, let's say. So I'm happy about that.
And how did you meet them?
How did meet them?
Yes. How did you meet them? Like if you say you don't write to them, how did you meet them? I mean, I know how we met. That's another story for later.
Okay.
We're going to get into that.
We will say that too. Okay.
But,
as I told you, publications, being all around the...
So they approach
the
you.
Submissions.
They write you.
Yes.
They write you. Okay.
I never contact them.
Okay.
I don't like that. And I had, and I still have, last years I haven't done it, but I think I will restart it. I have this international workshop that I did for many years.
Yes, I know.
And this was a great tool these days. Now I don't dare to do it again because I see so many workshops all around the world.
Like there are so many of everything.
But honestly, they're not workshops. This is just editorial shootings.
Yeah, editorial shootings. It's different. Yeah.
Back then, it was also education. We spent a lot of time talking with the planners, talking with the photographers, a lot of portfolio reviews, very useful tips and things about their business. These days, just a model, take pictures and do portfolio. Everybody is Villa Balbiano these days.
Yeah, and everybody has the same pictures, right?
Yeah, it's not about the same pictures, but it's...
No, but that's also bothering. Like if everybody has the same pictures on their Instagram, it doesn't help.
When you're taking part in a workshop, more or less you will take the same couple, the same venue, the same thing. It's more or less for all the attendees, the same images. But I wish the workshop still has something to offer more than a nice editorial setup. That means
education.
Yes. And I think young photographers, the new photographers, the very talented new photographers, they're missing this part. They're missing the part of smooth business, the way of doing things with respect and how to to connect everything, not just a nice picture. You have to build every detail around your business in the same and strong glue. This is what they're missing, I think.
That's nice. Everybody kind of looks very similar right now in the moment. Like I see a lot of content that is very similar, and there are a lot of photographers right now. And a lot of them buy some places in Vogue to say they're featured in Vogue and everything. Yeah, we have
sometimes
we have to breathe.
It makes, yeah.
So my question is actually, how do you as a photographer find a style that distinguishes you? Because in the wedding industry, everything looks very similar. You have the bride and the bouquet looking down. You have, the hand in hand. You have the bride and the groom walking. You have, right? We have all these pictures that look very similar, all these posing. And it's probably not only about posing and framing, it's also about light and colors. So what is a formula? Is there a formula?
Oh, great
For
and
style?
difficult question.
I know.
Let's separate a little bit the style of the trend.
Okay.
The style is something that is timeless. The trend is, let's comparing our wedding photography with fashion. Each period in fashion has a specific shape and, let's say, trend.
And colors even.
And colors and whatever, yes. You can recognize the 80s, you can recognize the 70s, you can recognize the changing of the trends of each age. But from all these periods, you can always say that Cary Grant wearing a classic suit is classical.
Timeless.
Timeless. So this is style. All the rest is a little bit trend and fashion. I understand, because we're doing business, first of all, I understand that when we change the trend, we make money. Because people would like to buy the new thing, the trendy thing. I understand. I believe that in weddings, you have to add at least what I'm doing. I am adding just a little bit of the trend every time and keeping always the classical way of the timeless, as you said, style in a wedding. This allowed me to keep also my signature and be fresh. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be on the other side, following everything comes up and give you the client today. I don't know if I make it clear.
Yes, it's more clear, the difference between style and trend. What is not so clear for me yet, and I talk a lot about it with the photographers in the Wedding Business Club, is what does it mean to stay true to your style? Like, how much variation in your portfolio is permitted? And what does it mean? I mean, because there are people photographing a lot with shadows, a lot without, a lot darkness, and then without darkness. Then you have the grainy stuff. There is...
Yes. There are a lot of style of photography.
Yes.
It's good that because of it, each photographer can say that he has his own style, his own clients and things like that. I understand. This is a way of selling and different kind of clients. Mm-hmm. Why not? Also, it has to do with, for me, it's connected with location. I cannot imagine a wedding in Santorini, a wedding in Amalfi Coast, darkness and moody. I can understand seeing moody, grainy things in Iceland.
Yeah.
It's okay. But not in around the Mediterranean Sea with a bright light. I think we have to take care a little bit what is the situation, what is the lighting on the place around you. Then it has to do with the personality of the couple.
And yours?
Mine is at the end because they will come to me after what they like and they will be attractive by what they like.
Yes.
So the personality is, there are hipster brides that of course they don't like the bright images that I make. It's okay for me, I understand. There are also the very classic, long, huge dresses that I don't think that you can do moody pictures on these kind of things because usually this bride cannot move a lot, is a little bit more static. The dress takes a lot of space. They don't even can dance, the first dance easily. So it changed the way of, so the style of the client changed the way of doing things. Mm-hmm. So everything is combined and you should take care. And of course, at the end, it comes who you are. Mm-hmm. This is the most difficult part because first you have to go to have this inner sculpture inside to see what's going on with you, who you are, what you like, and then you will make it a product for selling. Mm-hmm. So I think everything makes sense. Having even a moody style is okay. This is a signature. But if you have a moody style today and tomorrow you have the very sexy trend thing and then you change again to something more, I don't know what will be the next thing. This is something that I think doesn't make you established.
And what does it make you, what does make you recognizable?
Me?
Yeah. I mean, maybe not only you, but how do you recognize, oh, this is a photo of this person?
I have my way to understand things. I have the experience. I'm not sure that the clients, the couples, have the ability to see different style very easily. It's too difficult.
Yes.
That's why sometimes probably we're facing a situation that they haven't realized what you're doing, people, or you can say it's not your client. But this is, it's okay, it's happening. The clients starting watching wedding photographers after engagement.
Yes, so they don't have that much time, right?
They don't have the time and they don't know what to choose. This is where the wedding planner is coming. The wedding planner should be more educated than our couples. I mean, educated on the picture.
Yes.
They have to understand what is this photographer doing, what the other photographer doing, what is my couple here, what is my venue, how I can pair this couple with the right photographer.
Yeah.
I cannot understand having a request from a wedding planning office with a bride that is not matching with my profile. Mm-hmm. You cannot deny to any couple because we're here for business. I understand, but I think the wedding planners should be more picky, or they have to
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, it all comes down to the marketing rule. Whatever you show, you get.
Exactly.
So what we show in A Very Beloved Wedding is only one type of aesthetic. We are very careful with what we show. So I always choose then the photo. I always get couples that appreciate what we show. This is the kind of aesthetic they want. So for me, it's easy to have every time similar photographers.
I know.
That's the way to do it. So if you want to be a good destination wedding planner, you need to have some quality of aesthetics that is steady and works, because everything you show you will get.
I know how you work, and I truly like the way you're doing it, because I have seen it that you don't allow the couple to choose the wrong one.
Well, don't say that so loud. No, I mean, I always give them a few options.
Yes, but this
within my realm,
yes,
within my boundaries of aesthetics, I give them the options, and that's it. If they move out,
I know you're doing it.
It's not. It doesn't work.
So, coming back to the beginning, I would say that probably our couples can make some mistakes they cannot understand, but we can.
Yes.
We can recognize who is that kind of photographer, what is the right match with that couple.
Mm-hmm. So in the end, it's about being very conscious about the difference of trend and style, about what do we want to show in the long run, because it's a marathon. So we need to have a steady style, that our signature style that we are going to show. And it's also about knowing with what wedding planner to work, so that we also are able to show our style to the world and keep showing it. This makes us grow faster. And yeah, so that's actually the formula, right? Also recognizing the location, the couple, the planner, the trend, my style, and me, and using all this information together to match what we do. So this is the way.
This is the way.
In a summary,
and
summing up.
between all of us, let's put the perfect timeline. This is the most important thing.
Okay.
Because everything can be different, having the same wedding, the same couple, even same photographer, same wedding planner. If we adjust a little bit the timeline, it will be a different result. So having the timeline that matching the personality of our couple, we can create things easily, because the light is everything, is our tool, how to make things in a specific way. Mm-hmm. So
yes. And before we go to the timeline, one question also of a photographer of the Wedding Business Club was, how do you stay relevant and visible in this visually saturated market? What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
I will tell you things that probably many people will not agree. But I do things in a way that is not what everybody is doing. Taking some time and trying to find out what are my steps and how I can make it, I realized that if you want to be different, to stand up, you have to do things in a different way. Mm-hmm. What I mean? I never ask for a testimonial from my couple. Mm-hmm. I never put it on my website.
Okay.
I think this is completely wrong if you want to be a very successful name. I cannot imagine Hermes asking their clients to leave a note if you liked our bags. No. If you want to be a luxury product like Hermes, you don't ask testimonial from your clients. Mm-hmm. You'll never should have the ability to your couple to make a 5, 4, 3 stars on Google rating. I never did. I will never allow to a normal couple to put a score on my work. I know where I belong. Okay. So maybe it sounds weird, but for me, take care a product. You cannot put a 5-star to Armani, can you?
No.
Why you can put a star to my business? I want to be like that star. So things like that. I will dare to tell you secrets.
Okay.
I will never, don't tell anybody. I don't like to follow my clients on Instagram, on social, never. My business account is open for anyone if they want to follow, but it's not okay for me, photographers following around the personal life of people with a business account. I don't want to have this connection. I have the best friends and connection with my clients, but on my personal, on my business account, I want to keep it clear. I don't suggest that you should follow all your couples or couples that they just inquire you. Why? Mm-hmm. I see requests on Instagram and I see who are the photographers that she also request because they already follow them.
Oh, well, it's a good information for you, but...
It is. But I don't...
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, you can actually check. Okay.
So I'm starting thinking that if you want to be a luxury product for your clients, first of all, you have to make every detail following the luxury way of the other products that they have already done it before you.
Yes, and other products that the luxury clients consume.
Exactly. So what is the first thing is when you see, a scarf from Hermes, you can, even if you don't know it, you can guess that this is Hermes. Mm-hmm. Why? The signature of the style and everything. Mm-hmm. So this is the first that you have to do it. What is your color? Is your edit? Is your the way of taking your portraits? I don't know what. Yeah. You have to find out. This to have the signature of your style.
This is your brand.
This is your brand.
This is the brand.
Then everything, even the way you're answering, the way that you have, what is your logo, what is your website, everything should be connected in a way that this brand has, it makes a meaning, that this is not just something that I liked. This is from the beginning to the end, one very specific product. You like it or you don't, doesn't matter. I don't like to everybody.
Not everybody likes you.
Everybody likes.
But I don't think so, but yeah.
No, that's the truth. But you have to take care of every detail around it. So if you want to be a luxury photographer, you don't go and begging like a dog. Book me, or hi, wedding planner.
I love your
Here
work.
I am. Oh, how beautiful you are today. I don't think that this will follow a profile with a luxury characteristic. So things like that. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes you relevant.
Also, if I can add.
Yeah.
I don't follow the rule of Instagram is our main tool, right? The main. I don't follow the rules like posting every day, posting every. Sometimes it takes months for me to post, but sometimes I post every day. It's about how I feel. It's about the time. When I'm full booked, I don't have any reason to spend all my day under my social media. Come on. If I have booked my season, why I should overdo it and showing everything and every day? I have a life too. So I do things a little bit different. Mm-hmm. And it works.
No, but the social media that you're saying also, it's because we don't have a recurring business. That is what I keep trying to say to also the mentees of the Wedding Business Club. It's like, you don't need to post 5 tips for the bride, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to be posting every day, a few times a day, because you have your couple, they get engaged. The bride searches for information, maybe 6 weeks. That's it. And then they're gone. So you can repeat every 6 weeks. Actually, you could repeat your content.
I agree, but I can accept that if the other way works.
No, it does not.
I'm not sure, because I really see people that they are overdoing, and sometimes you don't have the material to post everything like perfect and great material on your social.
I mean, posting inspiration is fine, pictures, right? But not tips or things like that, because then you get the low budget clients. This is for low budget. If you give tips to the bride.
Yeah, I can share my booklet, let's say this guide I have with my couple that they have chosen me, but why I should open to everybody and tips like that? It doesn't work for me. But I am okay with everybody doing it. I'm just saying my way.
Yeah, yeah. And you were saying about the timeline of your wedding. How do you do the storytelling of the wedding, and how do you prepare for that?
How I prepare? As I told you, I like to spend time with my couples before the wedding. I want to stay close to the wedding planner. I want to know every detail, the colors, the style, the dress, the flowers, if it's possible. Sometimes even the graphics from the invitation is helping. Details like venue, like where is it? The Pinterest, the secret mood board of the bride, very important. Pictures that even they are not mine, but the pictures they are collecting, how they imagine their wedding is so important for me. And that's how I create the agenda. The storytelling is something that, in my mind, the first thing for a photographer is to capture every moment in front of him. You can add experience, talent, and maybe luck sometimes to make it better. If you want to go a little bit further, after capturing and having it, I think you have to try to find a way how to add the texture, the smell, the feeling of the day. This is a way that connects all the moments in a story. And if you are very, very great and talented, maybe during the day you can add a little bit of surprise, let's say surprise, pictures that they will not expect from you. Sometimes I try. I have my signature, I have my style, but sometimes I see things that nobody expects that I will do. I will deliver because it's something that it gives you what to say, the cherry on the cake.
The cherry on top.
Yeah.
And how do you prepare for a wedding?
You mean?
Like, what do you do before the wedding?
With my couple, you mean?
No,
or for me.
How do you prepare as a photographer?
The first of all is to prepare the team. It's sometimes we're working a lot of photographers on a wedding. Sometimes I have just one photographer next to me. I will never go to a wedding. I prefer to work with a second photographer all the time, at least, because human beings, we have to be ready for everything and also to capture things from different angles and ways. The preparation is, of course, to work with your other photographers, with your team. Mm-hmm. Something very important is to manage to see if they have booked a videographer, if you worked with him before, to be ready, how they work, if they will, if they are somebody that you don't know, probably a call. And sometimes it saves your life because maybe they're using some lights that destroy your result. Maybe they have very wide lengths and they're working very close to the caption. You need a distance. You have to prepare also with the videographer. It's very important. I always take care the outfit, the dress code of the wedding. It's very important to know. I'm laughing because these days I see a lot of black tie wedding photographers all around, even when they're capturing a wedding in a beach. We have to be fitting. So ask the wedding planner, ask the couple if they have a dress code you have to follow. If they don't, then follow, let's say, the tones and the color of the wedding. Yes. Be part of it. The clients would like, the couple would like to see that you will take care of all the details and you are part of their...
they show you off.
Yes.
Right? They show you off in front of their guests. Exactly. Every wedding vendor and what they do is a show off in front of their guests. So it's very important that we deliver
representing everything. Yes.
Yeah.
You are part of their choices. Mm-hmm. Of course. Well dressed, of course.
Well, I had my weirdest photographer that I had was really underdressed. That's the worst. That's even worse. I prefer overdressed than underdressed.
The best workshop I ever had. It was a workshop that have been done many years ago by a lady from Australia. I don't even remember her name now. It was called the Pink Marketing. It was a workshop for wedding photographers, women wedding photographers, and I take part. I ask special, yes, may I come? And I always saying that the most important thing that you can understand being a man wedding photographer is to put out of your mind the technical things. What's the aperture? What is the speed? What is this camera? The other lens, and get rid of. You are an artist. You are not an artist, and you don't need to think all the time about technical things. You have to think more like a woman. And this is what she told me. She has some special advices. I will not share everything, but this about clothes. I know that your special boots makes you very trendy and I don't know, rock style and but please leave it home during the wedding. That was something I remember.
So you're not an artist, you're a human.
I am a professional. Being an artist is not bad. I think artists, they don't involved in the wedding industry, being photographers. To be an artist is not something that you can say, 6th of July, 5 o'clock afternoon, you have to do a piece of art. Who is doing that? Artists don't work like that.
No.
You are there to have your energy, your experience, to be prepared to serve the couples. And if you can do it a little bit artistic is good, but we're not artists. This is what I totally believe. I will never call myself an artist. I am a professional that will try for my best. I prefer that I will never have a 10, but I will never go down to 8. Mm-hmm. This is my theory.
Mm-hmm. And you wanted to say something?
Yes, but I forgot.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to ask you, what was all the decisions you made along the way? Is there something you would have done different?
Different. I would move to Italy when I have decided, and because of COVID, I stepped back. I think that was my biggest mistake. COVID period was the period that changed my plans. I have decided 2019 to move in Italy because, let's admit, Italy is the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because of COVID, I stay back. I regret. I should have done it.
But you still can.
I will.
Good. So I will visit you there.
We're still young.
We're still young, of course. And what is the worst thing that happened to you in a wedding? Like really the worst. I want some drama here.
Drama.
Some drama, please. I mean, we can talk about our couple afterwards. Is it part of that?
I really had a really bad situation. It has nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. I had 3 days wedding. We had finished the welcome dinner. Everything was perfect with a beautiful couple from Middle East. Very nice couple, beautiful souls. The next day, I started with the preparation of the bride and the groom. And I think the groom is still waiting for her to come at the ceremony. She never appeared.
Oh,
she finished the ceremony, so the preparation, and she took a taxi and she left to airport. True story.
Oh, I'm getting the goosebumps now.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
This was the most terrible experience I had. I have a lot of stories to tell you, but this is difficult.
Was horrible and really sad, right? To be, I mean,
too sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Maybe it's for the best, but that moment was something that I will never forget. Not me, not the guests. The groom was standing in front of the guests waiting and never appeared. Horrible.
Yes, horrible. Okay. Well, then let's talk about the
good
best,
things.
The best moment of a wedding.
I can't recall some really. Every wedding is. We are lucky. Let's.
We are what?
We are lucky.
Yes.
We are working with people that they are laughing, they are smiling, they are hugging, they are kissing. They're dancing.
Adventurers because they do destination weddings.
Destination weddings. They're traveling to the best location. So that situation by itself is a nice experience.
Happy.
It's happiness. Of course, when you are editing, it comes a lot of happy when you have a great result, best light, and you capture nice moments, and you receive back. After delivering the gallery, you're receiving the nicest message from the couple, and you're part of our moment wherever. That's the best, I think. This is the happiest moments in our job. Every wedding is happiness for me.
Yes.
I will make my confession later.
So let's talk about how we met, huh?
Oh my God!
So, well, the couple came to me and they said, "We found a very good photographer in Greece." Of course, I was super skeptic. I was like, What?
Who are you?
Who are you? Sotiris, why? What is going on? But then I saw your Instagram and I said, okay.
We can do something.
Safe. This is going to work. So I don't need to worry.
You have to admit that maybe you trust me, but you bring also your own photographer.
Yeah. No, because even if I see a great portfolio,
I understand.
Right?
You have to be sure.
I have to make sure that I get all the good shots, because it's also once in a lifetime for me. Right?
Let's come now back to my industry, the wedding photographers.
Yes.
This was a weird situation for me. Yes. But I understood that you know what you want. You are an important also client for me, and I have to manage in a way that I will have more from Ellie, because I also saw your account. The couple, they came to me from another wedding that I have done in Mykonos, from another couple, and they are
so they knew.
They are friends, and they are friends, and they trust them a lot. They like the pictures, so they choose me because of that. If I can tell that I have booked one wedding, the deal, the challenge was to make Ellie my client. So small things that now I'm talking like advising photographers, that you can do it in a different way. You can say, who are you? I have my booking. I don't work with you. You can follow their instructions. You can show your understanding. You can be more professional. And working together, we built the connection for the next one, and the next one, and here we are now.
Yes.
This is important.
Yeah, no, you were totally fine with me having another photographer there.
Absolutely.
You were totally fine. Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
I could accept. Why?
Yes.
Because I want you more than you want the good result. I want you more. Mm-hmm. Because I also want to have the wedding with your name on it. Mm-hmm. I have seen your portfolio, and I know that every small yes is good. But please, let's say
don't do this again.
No. Don't do this yes thing to everything. Yes. When you really want something, you can step back a little bit. You have to win more. And this is, this works for us.
So I was really relieved, and I was happy that Sotiris, and then we met, right? We went to a restaurant with the videographers, really nice guys, right? Also Greek. And it was a really great team. Greek mafia. No. And we were in this restaurant in the hotel, and we really clicked. We really connected, all of us.
It works.
It was really fun.
Yes. It works.
Yes, it worked.
And yes.
So our couple, was this your favorite couple?
Actually,
I don't know what
it was okay at the end.
No, for you.
Let's say yes. It was okay. We have some issues or whatever.
I remember they didn't pay. You were there and they didn't pay yet. Or was it with the videographers?
They
didn't pay yet. They were really not very, okay, let's put it that
Sometimes way. Happens.
I mean, they won't listen to this. So,
yeah.
Like,
you know that.
No, it appears on their Instagram feed.
You know that after this, I met them in another beautiful wedding in Lake Como. I work with their company in Paris. I have traveled with them in Finland. Okay. I have done a lot of things because at the end, they were really happy.
The results were great.
Yeah. The results were great, and they're really happy. So both sides.
But we also almost had had this bride not showing up.
Yes, a little bit crisis before the wedding.
Yeah, she wanted to jump out of the car. Yes. So she and
But she came.
she came.
Yeah.
Her
It's not
hair
about
was
me.
undone. She came, and everything went smooth.
Perfect.
I mean, the wedding weekend was perfect. Everything
A
was
nice
great.
wedding, yes.
It was a nice wedding.
We had a
And then
nice
they got divorced.
portfolio. Oh, really? I had no idea.
Yes, they got divorced, and the videographers were witnesses for the divorce because they had everything on camera, on the mic.
Oh my God. I don't know these details.
Yes. And then, but my question is afterwards, you told me you met the groom in the airplane.
Yeah.
Are they back together?
I
Or are they
thought
still
so.
separate?
I just asked how your wife is doing. I didn't have details. I think.
So they're back together.
I hope they are. I hope
do?
they are. Why not? Why not?
I don't know.
It's their life.
It feels like war with them.
That day it was a little bit weird.
It felt like war. Yeah, a little bit weird. So you don't have any news to tell me about the groom?
Actually not. You have to tell me the news. I think I have to talk with the videographers.
Yes, we have to talk with them. Yes.
No, from me, no. Just a meeting and how are you? All good? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
All good.
And that's it.
All good.
Okay, all good. So, we have a lot of wedding photographers watching. What would be your advice for people that are not yet there in the high-end, premium, or even destination wedding photography industry? What should they know?
First of all, I have to admit that I will never felt that I am there. There's always a hungriness
Hunger.
inside me, so I always think that next time I will be there. So always trying to be better. Education and stay informed and watching what's going on around is very important. The first thing is starting inside, searching inside to realize who they are, what they like. And they have to understand that the circle of life is being someone, having specific client, and you want another client, you have to change. And the other client will change you and you will change for the other couple. This is a continuous circle that you have to follow. And my theory is that the client you want coming easily to you when they feel that you are one of them. So even if you want to do things with a very luxury things, you have to be in that way. If you want to do things in the modern and fashionable and trendy way, you have to do everything in that way. Even how you dressed or how you take your pictures, everything will be close to this kind of couple. So understand who you are, realize what is your ideal couple. You have to find the smoother way to come closer to them. This is one advice. The second advice is that this is not happening in one day. You have to be patient and work. And as we said, the time will come and you have to be ready. Honestly, they have to be honest. I don't accept photographers trying to show up that they are paid advertising in Vogue and they selling like I'm in Vogue. These kind of things, I can't understand why and who they're trying to cheat. Is terrible things. Humble, kind, working hard, and know where they are and where they want to go. This is difficult, I know, but it takes a lot of steps before going there to build. It makes sense.
It makes sense, and it makes sense that that you also said at the beginning of this conversation that this one wedding you had at the beginning opened up a new world for you. So a lot of photographers don't actually know what's even possible for them, and it's very important for them to be open for what's next and all the possibilities they have. I get the chance to talk to photographers that charge 250 euros for a wedding. And I get the chance to talk to photographers that charge 20, 40, whatever. So there is a huge range of possibilities in this world. And it's up to you where you place yourself. And you can be anywhere.
That's true.
It's your decision.
That's true. Doesn't mean that if you place yourself to the 50,000, you belong there.
No, you have to believe it. Then
you have to believe, and you have to go there step by step.
Yes.
I know all the big names on our industry. I'm lucky to meet them and have a good relationship with them. Nobody comes in that range the day one.
No, impossible. But it's important for you to know that this range is feasible, that it exists.
It exists,
It's important to know that it exists, that it is a possibility. And if you go this marathon, as you say, you can achieve it.
Absolutely. The sun is rising up for everyone.
Yes. Exactly.
But the Rome is not built in one day.
No, Rome is not built in one day, and not always lead to Rome.
Bravo.
Not all
that
of them.
Also, bravo. Many ways.
Yeah, many ways. So before we wrap up, before we end this conversation, I ask all my guests in this podcast, because this podcast is called Wedding Confessions.
No, the confession.
What is your wedding confession? If not to every wedding, still, after so many years, I think I cry in every wedding at least one tear. No.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not just the couple, the vows, sometimes with the father holding the daughter and comes, maybe feeling like a father. Sometimes the grandparents that I never finished a wedding without a very emotional moment that I want to cry or I cried already. And I think this is something that I like, because still I have that feeling yet inside me. I found out the moment that makes me sensitive in every wedding. And that's important, I think.
That's important. That's nice.
Yeah.
That makes you feel alive, right? Not only a professional, but a human.
A human, yes. And this is what I like during the wedding.
Nice. Thank you so much, Sotiris, for this
Thank
conversation.
you. I was terrible, I know, but I'm not good in front of the camera.
You're amazing. It was really great, and you gave us a lot of insights that I'm sure
I hope
a lot of people will take from it and develop their own way to Rome and to this game changer and to all the open possibilities in this world.
So now I have to invite you to my next workshop to do it a little bit more organized things for people.
Yes, I'd be happy to join.
Thank you. It was a good experience.
Thank you.